Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak, Kodash. I want to give them honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this 100% truth according to the spirits to be Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect out there pushing His word to the four corners of the earth in truth and sincerity. Peace and blessings to your hopeful believers out there, which are also part of the elect to Yahweh Shalom. And also, peace and blessing to some of the few sincere sisters out there that are subscribed to this truth, man. To Yahweh say Shalom. And once again, I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Forgive me, Harachakwadash, the Holy Spirit, to do this lesson on today. Lord willing, it feeds you, lamb and sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. So we have a video, the parents put Yahweh, Yahushai. It's going to be fairly quick. I was watching this video right here, and it said approaching block. You gotta say, that's how you gotta say it now. If you say black woman, you gotta say it like that now. So approaching black woman in 2026 be like, you see. And I'm gonna let the clip play out, and I'm gonna pull some precepts, man, and speak on it, because I had watched the clip, not even an hour ago. It just popped up on my feed, and I clicked on it. And I was like, man, see that spirit of entitlement, that a lot of these women have, especially the black woman, because we know a lot of women have this spirit of entitlement, man, that they deserve, that they know will stop. Lily, stop. Go get the other toy. Quit trying to grab his toy, man. And Noble, stop pushing her. Tell her no. Don't push her, tell her no. Salakia. But that spirit of entitlement, that these women have, especially the black woman, the Lord is going to put a stop to that, man. The Lord's going to put a stop to that. So I'm going to play this clip. I'm going to pull some precepts, man.
Excuse me.
I'm good.
Let me ask you something.
I mean, I guess.
What made you think that I was trying to talk to you?
The past 4 minutes I've been talking to you. That's all that. I went to that. I'm not straight. I don't do men.
I approached you because your look is fantastic. I just want to take a photo of you. That's all. I'm a documentary photographer.
Are you going to make me pay for it?
No. Excuse me. No, I'm not.
I'm like, he should have just moved on. If you're like at a festival and this is in my hometown, Chicago, keep it moving. Something about the women that have those door knockers, the little thing around their nose. Every time I see women with that, or they got the spiritual equipment on, a lot of times they can be some of the most arrogant women on the planet. So, Godfrey.
So as you see, you had that woman. She thought the guy was trying to hit on her. All he was doing was complimenting her on the style that she had going, And you had Godfrey, which I like Godfrey. A lot of brothers like Godfrey. He's a funny guy, really funny guy. And he was like, you got to beware of those women with the spiritual equipment. Them be the worst ones. You see, them be the worst ones. The woman with the spiritual equipment. So I'd be sitting there. That was kind of funny, because a lot of those women with those spiritual, a lot of women already be witches, A lot of them already be witches, but especially the ones with that spiritual equipment, man, them be the worst ones. I call them the Erykah Badu disciples. The Erykah Badu disciples, the Erykah Badu plants and shit, they be the worst ones, man, because they be having the most demons, you see? Using chakras and stones, sage, and man, they be summoning demons, man. Of course you could use those particular things, and they do have the benefits. But if you're not using those things, especially in the names of Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, you summoning demons and shit like that, man. That be the result of it. You see, but that spirit of entitlement, the Lord is going to get rid of that shit. He's already actually in the process of doing that, with the current conditions he's bringing upon the earth. You see, with the war and the supply chain being struck, You see, with those particular things, the Lord is already bringing a stop to that, because the spirit of entitlement is another way to say being prideful. You see, and we know how the Lord feels about being prideful. Let's get that real quick. This is Sirach, also known as Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7 says, pride is hateful before the power, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai and man, and both do of one commit iniquity. You see, pride leads it to iniquity, and also what it says in the Apocrypha, how pride is the beginning of one that departed from his maker. You know, so prideful is first, like I said, prideful is hateful before men and the Most High. Not, men. You know what I'm saying? Your everyday person don't like a prideful motherfucker. You meet your individual that's prideful, man, 9 times out of 10, majority of the people don't like that individual. They just think they the shit. They just think they all that. They think, you know how sometimes, women like to say, you just think you all that in a bag of chips. That's shit they say. Men in the Most High, because it could be wicked. And the funny thing is, like, dudes that don't even have the wisdom, the knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, they don't like a prideful motherfucker. How much more the ones that had the spirit of Yahweh Basham shot upon them, man? We really hate a nigga that's prideful, and the people that's the most prideful here, we know that motherfucker Esau, but his fucking shit, his damn woman, this is a fucking black woman. That's his damn buddy. That's Shaq and Kobe, man. Shaq and Kobe, Scottie and Pippen. You see? I said Scottie and Pippen. Scottie Pippen and Jordan. You see? Curry and Clay, whatever duos Bron and D Wade. That's Esau and the damn black woman, man. Got that spirit of entitlement. That spirit like they're entitled to privileges and they deserve things that, if anything, if you deserve is death. So I'm going to read this real quick, just to get you the definition of entitled in the Google. It says entitled has 3 main meanings. It says having a legal right or permission to do or have something. Believing you deserve spirit, because it said having a legal right or permission to do or have something. You're right. You got that form of entitlement. In a sense, it's almost like inheritance. But this is not the entitlement that these women be in. This is the one they be in. It says believing you deserve special privileges or treatment without working for it. You see, women believe that they deserve special treatment. They're supposed to be worshipped. You gotta think about it. These bitches deem themselves as goddesses, queens. These women go to the aspect of saying that, I believe the Most High is a woman. Stupid shit like that. That's that spirit of entitlement. The scriptures don't really specify, bitch. Yahweh Shai said that Yahweh is he said he's in the image of the Father. He said, if you seen me, you seen the Father. Yeah, so Yahweh Shai was a woman? Yeah. No, Yahweh Shai was a man. Yahweh Shai wouldn't have said that if the Most High was a woman. It wouldn't make sense. It's just dumb. It's just dumb stuff. But nevertheless, I'm read that part again. It says, believing you deserve special privileges or treatment without working for it, you see? So you think that you deserve a man's attention, you deserve a man's time. In her case, she deserved a special treatment, entitled. I already had 4 guys come to me. I'm gay. I'm a sodomite. You see? I'm a sodomite. See, the bullshit like that. I'm a sodomite. I don't do this. I don't do that. Nigga, all he was trying to do was come up and compliment your style. But here it is. You entitled. So you entitled to men approaching you. You're entitled to having the attention. And I don't even know if niggas were approaching her that much. Niggas do be horny though, so I don't know. That's why the elders and the apostles, you know, tell you to lead a black woman alone. Of course, ain't nothing wrong if you deal with a black woman. If you can find you a good one, ain't nothing wrong with that. But a lot of these black women be in the spirit. They be prideful, man. And it's hard to deal with them when they're in a prideful spirit. Their entitlement, they had a spirit of usurping authority over the man, thinking that they're better than a man, thinking they don't need a man. Salakia. But the Lord been putting a stop to that spirit, man. As you see. That's why it has been talked about Isaiah 4:1. What is Isaiah 4:1? That's essentially the Lord taking away that spirit of entitlement from these women, that pridefulness that these women have. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8. I'm gonna get verse 50. It says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them in the latter times." So this is a prophecy in the latter end. "That shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride." It says many great miseries. Let's get that word miseries, man. Let's look it up. Let's look at that word miseries. It said miseries is a plural form of the noun misery, which means a state of great unhappiness, suffering, pain, or poverty. You see? And then when you look at it, it says key meanings: great distress, hardships, and minor ailments. You see? So it says many great. So it's going to be great unhappiness, great suffering, great pain, and great poverty. People that are sitting here walking in a spirit of entitlement, being prideful, they're going to be addressed with great miseries. The Lord's going to address that shit with great miseries. He's going to put great miseries on you. You're going to have great unhappiness. You're going to be suffering a lot. You're going to have a lot of pain. And this is going to be mentally, spiritually, and it also is going to be physically. You see? Because the mental battle is already a tough battle in itself. Then on top of that, you got the physical, the minor ailments. But it says great, so it's gonna be major ailments. The effects upon the body. You see? The effects upon the body. That's gonna fuck people up, man. They're not gonna be only getting it mentally, but physically. That's why when you read Isaiah 4:1, the spirit of the woman coming in, you could tell that they've been going through. The Lord addressed that entitled spirit. Cause when you listen to how Isaiah 4:1 is worded, we're gonna read it, right? Listen to how it's worded. It says Isaiah 4:1. It says, "And in that day, 7 women." We all know that the 7 is representation of completion. So it's going to be any number of women, right? But what's going to happen? It's going to be multiple women. But what's going to happen? In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, "We will eat our own bread, and we will wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach." You see? These women, there's going to be multiple women. And they're going to flock to a man of the Lord. And they're going to be in the spirit of, they're going to be in the spirit of, you ain't got to cash at me. You ain't got to cook for me. You ain't got to take me, cheesecake ain't bougie. You got to take me to Steak Central, whatever the fuck. They're not going to be in that spirit. They just going to be in the spirit, just let us be called by thy name. Just take away our reproach. And how do you take away their reproach? You gotta have sex with them. You gotta pop them. You see? They're gonna be in the spirit, man. I just want to serve you. I just want to be your woman. Just pop me. That's what spirit they're gonna be in. Cause in ancient times it was reproach for a woman to not have a man. They're gonna be like, man, we just want to be your woman. We just want to serve you. They're gonna be in that spirit because the Lord gonna address those great mysteries. I mean, he's gonna address that entitlement, that prideful spirit with them great miseries, man. He gonna address that shit. And we in the times of the Lord addressing that shit, man, and we love it. Call Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Let's get this, because she that is mine enemy. You see? This is Micah chapter 7, verse 10. It says, "And she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord thy power?" You see? All these women that be mocking, scoffing, giving the men, specifically the men of the Lord, a hard time. You see? They got the spirit of entitlement, this prideful ass spirit, right? It says, "Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets." You see? The women are going to be trodden down, brought low. You see, because you got to think about it. We live in a system where accountability for the woman is non-existent. Though nothing in this system that Esau has made, right, which ultimately the Lord has given Esau the power to make it on the left-hand side for prophecy. There's nothing that Esau is doing that makes the woman accountable for their actions. This system is catered towards uplifting and giving women power over men, which is prophecy, because the Lord said there will be a new thing in the earth. Woman will compass a man. And we're living in that now. Women compass a man. They go around authority of man. Women don't need a man to do nothing. You see? If a nigga break in their house, they got Esau. Because technically women do need a man to a degree, but not in the sense of, oh, you know, you got your husband. It's more in the aspect of Salakia. It's more in the aspect of they use a system. They use the system to do everything they want. You see? They need it. And then you got these simp niggas, shit. You got those niggas too, man. Simpy ass niggas doing shit. Tricking off for a bitch. But you got those simpy ass niggas. You got simpy ass niggas too, man. You know, they call them tricks. You got those. But see, when a woman, the Lord's going to address that shit and they're going to be trodden down. You see? Because what does Scripture say? A woman that lives in pleasure is dead while she liveth. You see? And 98% of these women, bro, they're in the spirit of living in pleasure. And the Lord is going to take away, he's taking away the pleasure. He's taking away the mirth and all that from Babylon. So the ones that are indulging in it and enjoying it, they're going to feel that. And the women are feeling. That's why you have a lot of women online complaining about, I work 3 jobs. And that's just to make ends meet. That's not to go on no vacation. That's not none of that. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find a video talking about that. Let's see. This guy, the apostle, the elder apostle Har, put me on to this guy, Destro. This first one is pretty good, but it's Edomite. But that's how all these women gonna be, man. You see, when they get taken off that high horse, which the Lord is doing, because that's the reason they are prideful. So really, to be honest, a lot of these bitches not even on no high horse. Like a lot of these bitches, just because a woman makes a lot of money or she might be famous and that's because she an actor, you still under the authority of a man. And it don't matter what type of man it is. It ain't like, oh, since I'm a celebrity, I'm greater than the dude that works a 9 to 5. No. That's not the order that the Lord established. The order that the Lord established is the head of every woman is the man, and the head of every man is Yahweh Shai. You see? Same when Yahweh Shai. When Yahweh Shai came down here and he was a slave in the Roman Empire, because that's what we were. He was a slave. Did that make Esau greater than him because he was a slave? No. Yahweh Shai was still Lord over the heathens. You see? He was still Lord over the heathens. He just was a slave. But he still head over the heathens, even us. We head over the heathens. We slaves them, but we still head over the heathens. Same thing with these women. Men are still head over the woman. It don't matter what the man position is, man. He's over the woman because that's what the Lord set up. So I want to play this clip, but I want to look through it first. Let me see. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see. I'm gonna play this.
Homelessness. I am pretty much self-obsessed. And like a man can't really do much to compliment my life.
Man can't really do much to compliment my life.
A few moments later.
Go to anywhere in the country. I have enough money to get myself to you and to feed myself and be responsible for myself like that. I just don't have rent money.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
I just need to take care of myself for a little while and to sit my ass down and record maybe some music or not. I'll shut up. Whatever you want me to do. I'll shut up. Whatever you want me to do. I just don't want to go to a homeless shelter.
Do not worry, Lady J. The streets love independent women.
Yes, once again, it's your grace, Lord Destro, here to...
And we'll play that. Just that little clip, man. Call all your Howard Town shot. Had me pick the right point. But you see, she was all on the high horse, and then what happened? She's like, I don't want to go to a homeless shelter, so I would do anything you want me to do. I could take care. See, and that's exactly what was said in Isaiah 4:1. The woman's like, the woman gonna be in the spirit. I could take care of myself. I could feed myself. I could do that. I don't want you to take me to. I just want to be called by your name. You see, that's what she was in, and that's how a lot of you women. That's the spirit a lot of you women gonna be in, man. The Lord, when he begins to when he addresses that fucking entitlement spirit, that prideful ass spirit, the Lord, when he addresses that shit, that's the spirit y'all gonna be in. So don't worry, the great humbling is coming. The great humbling is coming. So let me end off with this. Hopefully it pops up. And it's Isaiah 32. Isaiah 32 and 9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give unto me my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. You see? Many days and years, you women are going to be troubled. You're not going to, the vintage shall fail. What is that? You're not going to have access. You're not going to be able to use the system. You see? You're going to be able to, all that ability of using the system to come past the authority of a man is not going to be available for you no more. You're not going to be able to have access to that. Then, on top of that, too, you got to think about it. Men are going to be in the spirit of graping y'all little asses. They're gonna be taking that shit in the time of Jacob troubles. If you are nice, the one 4 guys approached me today. Shit. In time of Jacob troubles, you ain't gonna want that many men to approach you, cause if that many men approach you, they gonna come and gang rape you, man. They gonna come gang rape you, and they might fuck around and eat your flesh. That's the times we in, man. Like you had the Apostle Bar do a video on a long time ago. When it's a great when there's a big event going on, I can't remember what it said, but what people revert when something major goes on, where something life threatening goes on, people revert back to their natural gender roles. Women gonna revert to their natural gender role as being a feminine woman and shutting the fuck up. They ain't gonna have shit to say. Cause what is there to say? You've been speaking for this so long, and where has it gotten you? In a position where you ain't got no protection, you don't got no covering. You see? Keep going, it says, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. And that's what's gonna happen, man. And that's the times we in. You see? So Lord, this is edifying to the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Ephesians 11 sheets of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. I'm gonna end it up saying, call law Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Achakodash. I want to give them an honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And to y'all, I'm gonna say shalom.